What's up, guys? So I got this thing in the mail and I'm so excited. So this is going to be like a first impression slash review on the Kylie Jenner Kyshadow palette, and I think honestly it was $42 and it was $10 for shipping, so $52. I feel like shipping is a little bit much, but at the same time, whatever. So considering the price and all the reviews I've heard, I will say that I think you get what you pay for. As far as the packaging goes, the only thing I'd say she could have is like a mirror, because there's no mirror, but the packaging is really pretty. You have like her eyes or whatever, and then the colors on the back, and then it comes in this like box here, and it comes with like this foamy stuff. Actual palette comes in like its own case as well, and so that's this, which I think is really nice. And then it comes with a little holographic card, and then it has a note in the back that says, "I couldn't wait to share my new eyeshadows with you. I hope you adore them as much as I do. I love you." And she was like, "I" a million times. I think this is so cute, honestly. It looks like she put a little bit of heart into it, and despite the reviews that I've been seeing about her stuff, I don't have any of her lip kits, but the reviews I've been seeing when people talk about this, they don't even have the palette. They're just saying it sucks and it's bad just because they don't like Kylie as a person. You know, I don't want to get into that, but I've swatched these and I think so far the quality is good, in my opinion. They feel, even to me, a tad bit smoother than some of my Morphe eyeshadows, which I love my Morphe eyeshadows. At the same time, those are super duper cheap, so I guess I can't really compare them to these. But to me, the Morphe eyeshadows are no different than Makeup Geek and MAC and stuff. So I feel like the colors in this palette are perfect for people with a tanner skin tone. And I say that because even the highlight shade here, it isn't super bright white. So if you have a really light skin tone, it's not gonna highlight as much as you like, I'm sure. But she does still have a matte, really light color. But as for the shimmer shades, it's not super bright. And just first glance at this, going off of the colors, this looks like it's gonna be a great palette for me, because it's hard for me to find a whole bunch of eyeshadows that I like in one palette where I'm actually going to use everything and not waste. So I'm just going to kind of wing it, and I'm going to try to use all of these eyeshadows on my eyes today, and I'll let you know my thoughts in the end. So first impression, I like it. I thought it was worth the money. It could have been maybe $5 cheaper, only because the shipping is expensive. So let's get into this palette. I haven't used it yet. I've been dying to use it, so this is definitely a first impression. I have my eyebrows and foundation on, but I don't have any concealer or anything. I haven't even set my foundation yet. I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Naked Skin in medium light neutral. I'm gonna take my Morphe MB23 brush, and it's just a fluffy blending brush. I'm gonna go in first with this light color here, and I believe this is Jasper. And I'm gonna kind of use that to set my concealer. I'm gonna go in with what is this? This is Topaz right here. And I'm going to put that, I'm going to mix Topaz with the color right above it, and that is Goldstone. I don't know, I'm really confused as to what, I don't understand, is this Goldstone or is this Goldstone? I don't know. So I'm going to go in with this color, next to Citrine, the more orangey. There's a shimmery one, and then there's this one. I'm pretty sure this is Goldstone because Jasper reminds me of Twilight, and so I think of vampires and I think of white. Like their skin is white, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna mix these two colors right here and put that in my crease. These two colors have really good, like they blend really nice. So I'm keeping these two colors. They are a bit darker, so I am keeping them more towards the outer corner and then pushing it in. So I want it to be darker on that side here. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down my highlight shades on my brow bone, and I'm gonna take a little bit of Jasper. I'm gonna point at the colors just in case I get this wrong. So I'm taking this white color here, the lightest color in the palette, and I'm putting that on my brow bone or under my eyebrow to highlight. Okay, so something I noticed about this white color, it's not chalky. So that's something I really like about it because I notice a lot of matte whiter colors are really chalky. Just to add a little bit of shimmer, I'm gonna take the shimmer shade right next to it, which is Quartz for sure. This is Quartz. Okay, so I'm going back in with that Morphe brush and I'm blending everything. So far I've used all of these shades right here. So I've used 4 out of the 9. I'm gonna take this color here. This is Bronzite, and I'm going to push that into my lash line. Okay. And I'm gonna take this color about halfway in. Okay, I will say the darker colors are way more pigmented than I thought they would be. So this look, my lash line might be a little bit darker than I expected, which is fine. Okay, and now I'm gonna take a little bit of the black just to define it, and I'm gonna keep the back super close to my lash line, and I'm gonna bring this in a little bit further, but I'm only using the black really to kind of like tight line my upper lash line, because the Bronzite color, it's like a maroon, it's like a really warm brown. It turned out to be darker than I expected. So to blend those colors out, I'm gonna go in with this color right here. This is Obsidian, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is Obsidian. And I'm gonna go in with like a small dome type brush from e.l.f. I'm gonna dip my, these colors are really powdery. Not like powdery in a bad way, but you get a lot of pigment. Like when you dip your brush, like I have to blow on it. Which can be a good thing and a bad thing. That probably means that these eyeshadows will wear down pretty fast. I'm going to go with that center citrine shade that I really want to try. I'm going to take this Sigma E25 blending brush. It's a little bit more firm. I'm going to focus this on the lower portion of the crease and blend it. I've been dying for this like orangey shade. I feel like these colors are just so perfect for, I mean, any eyes, but like particularly brown eyes, because I feel like when you have eyes with color, anything looks amazing. But when you have brown eyes, like, it's hard to find stuff that makes them stand out, you know what I mean? Okay, I will blend that out just a little bit. Now with my flat shader brush, I'm gonna go in with, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this is Tiger's Eye or Goldstone. So it's this shimmery shade. It's a darker shimmery shade. There's two shimmer shades in here, and this is the darker one. And I'm putting this all over my lid. Oh my gosh. I feel like she just, eyeshadows are something that it's like your personal preference, and I feel like Kylie Jenner really made this like to her liking, and these eyeshadows really flow so nicely together. And even the shimmer shades, like some shimmer shades will swatch nice, but when you like put them on with a brush, they just don't work. And usually I have to spray my brush with like some sort of Fix Plus or something, or makeup setting spray. This one has a really decent payoff. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face, and then I will come back to do the rest. Okay, so I went ahead and finished up my face, and I finished this eye. I do want to add another coat of mascara and curl them when they're dry. But yeah, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to go ahead and finish this eye, show you what I did, and then I will give you my final thoughts. For the bottom lash line, I took the same colors I used in the crease. Well, actually, I didn't. I just took this color right next to Citrine, and I guess this is Goldstone. I don't know, but this color here, right above the black shade. I'm putting it on my lower lash line, and then I'm also going to take this color here, and I think this is Obsidian, and I'm going to mix it with a dash of bronzite, and I'm going to focus that on the outer corner. I'm going to take Citrine on that same brush that I used for my crease with Citrine, and I'm just going to take a dab, and I'm going to blend that out with this color. Before I throw on my mascara, I'm going to line my waterline with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And then I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes, and this is the gold tube because I think they have a black one, I think. I'm not really sure what the difference is, but the gold one's pretty. Actually, I think I've had the black one before, and this one has like plastic fibers, and the black one has like no plastic. Okay, so that is the finished look using the Kyshadow palette and the Kyshadow the bronze palette. And okay, so let me give you my final thoughts, and I'm gonna be 100%, 155% super honest. So I paid $42 for this, $10 shipping. Shipping is a little expensive, but I honestly was expecting this to be a tad bit more expensive. So there's 9 eyeshadows in here, and let's just say this is $50. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, so there's 9 eyeshadows in here, and it's $42, so each one is a little bit less than $5, which is actually not bad when you think of it. But I do know that there are like the Urban Decay Naked palettes that come with like more eyeshadows, and they're like $5 more. But I don't know, you like probably thought that was coming from me, because besides the price, you can get more, like more bang for your buck, I guess, with other palettes. I have not, okay. For me personally, when I buy these palettes, like I have the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, I have the, you guys know I love the Tartelette and Bloom palette. There are still some eyeshadows that I will not use on a regular basis in those palettes, and there's some eyeshadows that, like in the Urban Decay palettes, that I probably won't even touch unless I was putting it on someone else. So some of those are just going to waste. This palette, however, I feel like Kylie made in her liking, which when you do stuff because you know you're gonna love it, I feel like you get the best result, because if you love it, other people will probably love it. So I'm not going to speak on her lip kits because I don't have one, and I know that everyone has like their opinion on those. So just talking about this, these eyeshadows are amazing. I think that they are comparable to MAC, they are comparable to Makeup Geek, they are comparable to Morphe, all the like eyeshadows that are like people rave about. What makes me love this palette so much is the colors. I think that for what I paid for, I know for sure I will use every single color. Like what I use today, I will use every single color in this palette. If you have brown eyes and you're looking for a palette that's just like, you're not into makeup that much, but you just want something that has everything you'll need. Also, if you have tanner skin, this palette is awesome for tan skin. I feel like the only thing people would dislike about this palette is the colors, like if you're just not feeling the colors. But I feel all these colors, they're all basically, these are for the most part all warm tone, except for this one is slightly cool tone, which I think is awesome that she threw that in there. And then this black is like, it's black, like it's really black. All the colors are very nicely pigmented, they are smooth, they're easy to blend. This color right here though, okay, so this shimmer shade, it's what I have on my lid. When I saw it, I was like, huh, it wasn't the color I was expecting it to be, because it says it's the bronze palette, right? So I'm thinking this is going to be like way more bronzy than what it actually is. And it's bronze, but it's not like extreme bronze. And I obviously did not have high hopes for this. I thought I would like it, but I didn't think it would live up to the expectation of like what I thought it was gonna be. But now, like, that is on my face, or it's on my eyes, and I see it together with all the other eyeshadows, I absolutely love it. I think Kylie Jenner really did a great job putting this together. My thoughts on this, I love it. I will definitely be using this a lot, and the package is actually smaller than what I thought it was going to be. Like, it's tiny, it's thin. This would be perfect to travel with. Like, great, Kylie. It is awesome. I'm very curious to see, I know that she's supposed to come out with like more of these, like this is going to be the bronze palette, and so she'll have like other palettes. Really curious to see what those are going to be like, or what colors those will have. So yeah, that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I don't have anything else to say. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.